We have a track with stunts never seen before on YouTube, where 2 groups of 8 compete for 8 final spots. The top 4 in each race will move on. And with that, our first group is now underway. Things may be familiar for the competitors right now, but once you exit that first funnel, you immediately go into our first unique stunt, which is a brand new split path. It's just like a teeter-totter, and if 2 marbles go down that funnel at the same time, they're going to be both going down the exact same path, rather than 2 opposites. Meanwhile, back to the race, Tropical C getting the quick lead into that green snake. And you can see after that third funnel is our first major obstacle of the course, which is the trampoline. You have to perfect that accuracy by making a left turn into that catcher, and if you can't do it and fall off, you are immediately disqualified. Tropical C is able to make that jump, followed by Rainforest closely behind and Coral Crusher. And as you can see, the catcher acts sort of like a mini funnel, so lead changes can certainly happen as the funnels are swirling around. All competitors, though, still able to make it thus far. And it looks us, we have Tallgrass Prairies. No, he does not make it into that catcher and is disqualified. You could tell he was way too excited when he got that lead, and the price gets paid. Just goes to show that once you get that lead, you can't get too excited. Tropical C, though, you can see his composure is still there, and that explains why he was able to make it so far in the top 2. And let's see, what's this? We have Coral Crusher now taking the lead. But in the first races of this stunt tournament, it doesn't matter if you're first. It only matters if you're in the top 4. So I think some competitors are using this strategy where they calm their way down the course, and then right when you get to that funnel, you just rush your way to the finish line. It's like using all of your energy in one go. Now we have Rainforest getting the lead. Tropical C is on the brink of elimination. He has to battle out Avalanche, but can he do it? Yes, it seemed like that risky strategy worked for Tropical C, and he'll be the last marble moving on in Group A. Now with 4 spots taken, Group B will compete for the last 4 spots. Now Group B is up, where we will see who will take the last 4 spots. Only 4 spots left, and there are 8 marbles. And just the fact that not everybody can get a final spot will make the marbles just work that much harder. Imagine if these marbles were guaranteed to make it to the finals. Man, the race would not be as exciting. Unless some marbles were really competitive. Now it looks like the battle we have is Ocean Cat's Eye and Neon. And it appears Serpent broke that one-on-one, and he's going to be taking second. But Ocean Cat's Eye still is able to hold on to first down that green snake. But can he hold on to it in that blue funnel? Now gathering down that blue dish, and what's this? I think Amethyst got stuck in that green snake. He has to hope there's a competitor behind him, because unlike humans, marbles cannot push themselves out. And me, myself, I can't even imagine how a marble would feel like if he just wants to go forward, but he's stuck. Must be pretty painful. Now we got Serpent making his way down that trampoline. So far, no DNFs, but I'm not sure what happened with Amethyst's fate. And even if he does clear himself at this point, it's highly unlikely he can catch up to the top 4. Now we have Serpent trying to battle it out there with Lineman Dasher, but Flamethrower cuts in front of both of them. And right in the background, Red Ranger soars past everyone, and not in a good way at all. Now I know for sure he is a DNF. Back in front, Lemon Yellow and Serpent battling for the lead. And Flamethrower cuts in front of both of them. Now Lineman Dasher and Flamethrower, Lemon Yellow as well, in that last funnel before the big ramp. And as long as they can clear this orange ramp right in front of us, they pretty much have a guaranteed spot in the finals. Now our top 3 is easy there. Serpent coming in at 4th. And Deep Blue coming in just right behind. Flamethrower, Lemon Yellow, Lineman Dasher all making their way down. 1 more spot left. It could be between these 3. And Serpent dodges Neon's surprise attack. And despite Neon just missing the cut, denying Ocean Cat's Eye a final spot must have been pretty satisfying. From 60 marbles down to 8, the finalists compete for 4 grand finale spots where they'll battle for first place victory. And our finalists are ready to roll. Now you may think, this is the final race, we're gonna find out who wins. Nope. There will only be 1 more race after this, but just 4 of the 8 can compete in it. And how do you qualify for that race, you ask? Well, it's just like the last video, you have to be in the top 4. So this will be just a warm-up of what the top 4 will experience when they truly battle for first, second, and third. And there goes Serpent. He's been doing quite well in the past couple races in this tournament. Now we have Lyman Dasher coming out behind him, followed by Tropical C. Fall number 3, before we get into that trampoline, and we've seen a couple of marbles fall in this already. So it's a major hazard spot for marbles to potentially get disqualified. We have the top 4, Coral Crusher just breaking out of it, and Flamethrower trying to enter it with that nice hit there against those other top 4 competitors. Now you may think that after these bottom 3 funnels that it's the same course with that orange ramp and that last funnel. Nope. We added a new portion right after these funnels that will surely intensify the race. Lyman Dasher taking a lead now, and Serpent dropping down to 4th. The cutoff just before elimination. Lyman Dasher still taking it first, Tropical C second, Coral Crusher third, and Serpent falls out of the bottom 4, coming in at 5th. But that hit on Coral Crusher probably saved him from still having a chance. And now Flamethrower and Tropical C, the first 2 in the new Hubalino funnel section. Yes, we had to add these because it only intensifies the race that much quicker. I gotta make sure you guys get out of your seat for these last couple races, because this is where things get interesting. Coral Crusher taking the lead, followed by Lyman Dasher. I feel like Lyman Dasher this race has been the most consistent racer. Serpent, oh, I was gonna say solidify his position in 3rd, but he's still able to despite that one hit. Coral Crusher coming in at 1st, Lyman Dasher 2nd, only 2 spots left. 3 marbles in that funnel, only 1 will move on. Flamethrower or Tropical C, who will it be? Oh, it's gonna be Rainforest, the wild card, just takes that last spot. What an upset for Flamethrower and Tropical C. And now the final 4 will battle for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Who's going to take the win? And if there's anything I've seen from the previous race, this race I expect to be a lot more intense. Because the marbles have made it this far, they do not want to give it up just like that. Coral Crusher getting the lead down that 2nd funnel. Rainforest there getting a hit on Serpent. And Lyman Dasher getting a late start and isn't able to hit any of his competitors. And you can see he is firmly in the outside corner, which is where you not want to be. Is he going to beat out Rainforest? No, he's not. And he appears to be dragging further and further behind. I'm not sure what's happened to Lyman Dasher. Something must have happened to him that caused his momentum to go down this bad. And the struggles there in the green snake, as well as that crazy fast entrance, didn't help either. Those fast entrances are useful if you're hitting an opponent, but not if you're trying to get down as quickly as possible. And the 3 already in the green snake. Now it appears this is a battle for 1st, because it appears these marbles will all get a medal. But they don't want any medal, they want that gold. And poor Lyman Dasher, you can tell he is really far behind considering he's not in the camera anymore. Coral Crusher keeping a good lead throughout these funnels. And man, Lyman Dasher coming in just after Serpent exits that funnel. Now he's all alone. I wonder what's going on in Lyman Dasher's head right now. This reminds me of that race in Cars where Lightning McQueen is 1 lap behind Chick Hicks and the King. But unfortunately with marble racing, it's not that easy to come back when you're this far behind, as I mentioned earlier. Serpent and Coral Crusher, ooh, I think they were one-on-one there for a sec, but he's going to make it first down the first of 4 Hubalino funnels. Now Rainforest, no, he catches up and Coral Crusher falls to 3rd. Serpent still getting that lead. Coral Crusher making it down to 1st. Is he going to? No, I spoke too soon. Serpent is able to make that last-minute cut and retakes the lead. And Rainforest comes in at 2nd. Coral Crusher once again at 3rd. Man, some high hopes there for Coral Crusher, and he's already last. But he's able to get 2nd, maybe 1st again in that last funnel. Who's it going to be, Serpent or Coral Crusher? It is Serpent. Can Coral Crusher at least get 2nd place? No, he doesn't. Gets robbed not just once, but twice. But at least he doesn't get 3rd place, which gets handed over to Lyman Dasher. What an intense end to an amazing stunt tournament, and you could just see how far Lyman Dasher was.